Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list tonight, the latest into a shooting investigation involving Knoxville police and a man armed with a hatchet. This happened along the 2600 block of Fairview Street in North Knoxville this afternoon. TVI sharing new information about an hour ago. Agency said a man was armed with a hatchet. The man refused to comply to commands to drop the weapon, leading two officers then to open fire, striking him. Now, the man was transported to a local hospital for treatment. No officers were injured during the incident. Now, earlier this evening, we caught up with nearby residents to hear their thoughts on this bizarre situation.
I was worried for my mom. I was very worried. I think they've had a few problems before with him. I never thought it would actually escalate to this, though, but I wanted to get up here as soon as I could, so I got my daughter out of school and we came straight up here. I mean, I think people have a bad taste in their mouth about it sometimes, but my mom has lived here for a long time, and it's been a great neighborhood for my daughter to play in. This never happens over here. My mama's house is usually very quiet. My mom works. My mama's old. It's never happened, so they're probably pretty shocked.
The scene of the shooting is around a quarter of a mile from Belmorse Elementary. A spokesperson for Knox County Schools shared that the school was placed on lockdown as a precaution, but the lockdown was lifted before dismissal time. Of course, we will continue to update this investigation for you on our website at WATE.com. Next on the Big 7, shots fired at a rental property. A man is in the hospital after being shot in the leg in a robbery attempt in North Knoxville. Knoxville police say it happened in the 1700 block of 8th Avenue early this morning around 2:40. Officers say they arrived on scene and found a 44-year-old man with a gunshot wound. Now, the man was rushed to UT Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, the victim says he had gone home with an unidentified woman. After he fell asleep, he said he woke up to two armed and masked men. The victim says he was assaulted, robbed, and then shot in the leg. Suspects were described as two younger males who then ran from the scene. KPD is currently investigating and are working to identify the individuals. Now to a 6 News follow-up for you. That's next on the 7. Residents are working on gathering what's left of their belongings after a recent apartment fire in Morristown. Cause of the fire at the Trent Apartments remains unknown, but many are continuing now to search for answers into what's next. Right now, many are still left with nowhere to go. Megan Perkey, who lives in apartment 28, says the fire is just really one more thing adding to a series of unfortunate events for her this year.
Our whole lives have been uprooted and we're starting over again. You know, me personally, I've started over several times. This changes everything. This changes my whole life. You know, this has been a really rough year. I lost my mom back in March. You know, I've had some medical things pop up that's not very good, and it's just been extremely rough.
Saturday's fire displaced 39 people, including a couple who lost their Cock County home after Helene hit. Fortunately, no one was hurt in the fire. The Red Cross is currently, though, helping those who were displaced. New developments in a story we first brought you last night at 6. We are now getting answers about why the CEO of United Way of Greater Knoxville decided to resign. We just learned that Matt Ryerson is moving on to become the new president and CEO of the YMCA of East Tennessee. He will begin his role at the Y at the start of the year. Now, this update comes one day after 6 News learned that Ryerson has stepped away from the United Way. Ryerson was hired by United Way in 2019, serving as CEO for 5 years. We're told United Way of Greater Knoxville Chief Impact Officer Crystal Armstrong Brown began serving as interim CEO yesterday. United Way Board of Directors currently now working to find a permanent replacement. Well, the election may be over, but efforts continue now to officially finalize all the results. And here in Knox County, the Election Commission had a special task this afternoon: count about 650 provisional ballots. Now, these ballots were placed at voting locations across Knox County, but were not counted on Election Day for one reason or another. Now, the Election Commission's Provisional Counting Board locked themselves into their headquarters off Level Heights Road early this morning to begin. Here's an explanation of the role of the provisional ballot.
Count provisional ballots that were cast during the election that for whatever reason we couldn't ascertain whether a voter was registered or not, or maybe a voter returned an absentee ballot but we don't know if we received it or not. Maybe a voter requested an absentee ballot and he or she never received it in the mail, so they'll go to the polling place either early voting or election day and cast what's called a provisional ballot. And essentially it's a maybe it'll count, maybe it won't ballot.
Davis says 661 provisional ballots were cast in Knox County in both early voting and on November 5th.
This is going to add hundreds of votes to the total. So yeah, it is very important. And obviously, whether it's early voting, whether it's election day, whether it's absentee voting, or nursing home voting, or hospital voting, or inmate voting, you know, we do all of that. You know, every vote counts the same.
Also today, Knox County Election Commission conducted a post-election audit of 5 local voting locations and 1 early voting location. Continuing our Big 7 list for you now tonight, a Maryville man has been taken into custody in Georgia on multiple charges involving juveniles. 51-year-old Shane Ruiz was indicted on 7 counts by a Blount County jury earlier this month after investigators began following Ruiz in May after 2 female juveniles reported he had contacted them electronically with inappropriate comments and photos. Ruiz is facing now 2 counts of continuous sexual abuse of a child, 3 counts of exploitation of a minor by electronic means, trafficking for a commercial sex act, and sexual exploitation of a minor. He is being held in the Seminole County Jail in Georgia, pending extradition to Tennessee on his charges. For our last Big 7 story, a bucket list item has now been checked off for one East Tennessee boy. 9-year-old Jesse James Pulley was diagnosed with stage 3 Burkitt lymphoma back in May. He's actually having surgery tomorrow. So today, he was able to fulfill a wish, riding in a helicopter thanks to an anonymous donor. Jesse took the ride with scenic helicopter tours in Sevier County. His parents just as thrilled to be with him for this journey.
That was amazing. So they had called me and asked if there was something that Jesse would like to do. And we were trying to rack our brains, and then they were like, what about helicopter rides? And I was like, I'm not even lying. 2 days ago is whenever he said that, and they were like, okay, done deal, that's what we're doing.
Fun, but at takeoff it was a little bit weird.
Jesse said his favorite part of the tour was seeing his house from above. We want to wish him the very best tomorrow.